What is something that is way more expensive than it should be? My dad had a heart attack a few years ago and needed surgery. He was in the hospital for about a week. We were lucky that he had insurance, but we still had to pay quite a bit. The total bill was around $200,000, and we had to pay $10,000 out of pocket. We were able to manage it, but it was still a lot of money. A few months later, we got a bill for $500 from the hospital. We called them to ask what it was for, and they said it was for the ambulance ride. We were confused because we thought the ambulance was covered by insurance. They told us that the ambulance was actually a private company and not part of the hospital. We asked why it was so expensive, and they said it was because the ambulance had to drive a long distance to get to our house. We live in a rural area, so this made sense. We tried to negotiate the price, but they wouldn't budge. We ended up paying the $500. A few months later, we got another bill from the ambulance company for $1,000. We called them again, and they said it was for the oxygen they used on my dad during the ride. We were furious. We told them that we had already paid $500 and that we weren't going to pay any more. They threatened to send the bill to collections, but we stood our ground. Eventually, they dropped the charge.